advanced. They can travel through galaxies. They can make the shit look like anything they want it to.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you doll it up?
Well,
Sounds good, doesn't it? God, I want to believe. So hard.
Well, I hope you do, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Well, I want to know what you've seen though. So you've seen this piece of metal. What else have you seen?
I've seen many documents on the studies of these things, and I've seen a lot of the science associated with what the technology is.
You should be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful.
I could show you. If I
But you should be more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable.
Basically,
the clock is ticking, and if you're miserable now and you change nothing, in 5 years you'll be much more miserable, and you'll be a lot older.
Like in Event Horizon, where they explain it by folding a piece of paper and punching a pencil through it. Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, it's kind of like
fucking
that
movie.
But it's more like, here, I can draw it for you here. Not that this is a... It's kind of like when you have 2 points, we're used to traveling in a direction like that. Mm-hmm. And so when we look up, we see a plane that goes straight.
Right.
But these UFOs fold space-time like this. And so it looks like, to them, they're going in a straight line. So if you're in the ship, you see that. Mm-hmm. But if you're on the ground, you see that.
Oh, okay.
That's why you see them blink off and on. A lot of those videos, they're on, it looks like they're jumping. It's just because of this. So they're folding space-time.
Some way of interfacing with space itself that's very different than our idea of traveling in a linear way from point A to point B.
Space, the fabric, they call it the fabric of space-time because it's like a fabric. It's malleable.
Now, let me ask you this. How often into a conversation do people look at you and think you are fucking crazy when you start talking about this? And how long
all the time, yeah.
All the time, right? But do you ever get to the point where you're like, I don't want to talk about this?
No, because I always tell people, you don't know what I know. And there's a lot.
No. I mean, like, do you ever get to the point where you're like, I can't do this anymore?
No.
Like, people think I'm fucking crazy.
No, because I'm involved on the most important shit I've ever been in my life.
So you think this is like the most important thing that you've ever done in your life?
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, I have meetings with senators coming up. Like,
do you?
Oh, fuck yeah,
What senators?
I can't tell you.
Damn, it's all this I can't tell you stuff.
I know, because this is some fucking tricky shit.
When is all this going to come out? Like, it seems like this is like eminent disclosure type shit.
Watch
right?
what my company does. That's what I'll say.
What
That's
a trip.
awesome.
Yeah. I love when someone is like that.
Yeah.
Like your friend that hasn't talked for 22 years. I love shit like that.
Yeah, you don't hear about that.
No.
Or someone that'll stop being in Van Halen to go fuck with swords. You know?
Or Tom.
Like, to go fuck with aliens, yeah.
Yeah, goes fucks with aliens.
Yeah.
Do you think they're really bringing him to the Pentagon and shit like that?
I don't know.
Because he said
I have no clue. And I had watched a little bit of your podcast where you were like,
you sent me a text message.
Well, why are they picking you? And I'm like, but I feel like he's made himself readily available to do that shit,
right.
I don't know. I sit and scratch my head and go, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just fucking,
yeah.
He's such a talented dude too, man. He's like such a good songwriter.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's certainly a very talented guy. It's just so interesting that that's his main point of focus.
Yeah.
I would think that if aliens were real, Trump would have told us. I really do believe that.
Yeah.
That guy he's such a fucking loose cannon. He became the president. Like, maybe they hid it from him.
Or as fucking chaotic as shit is right now, it would I don't know, something would slip,
I would think that if they told him, if they brought him, there's 2 things I would want to know. Who killed JFK? Those are 2 things I'd want to know if I became the president. And are aliens real? What do you got, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What do you got? I go to the top generals. I bet, look, I'm going to defer to you guys. I'm not a military expert, okay? And I don't want war, but I want you guys to have support. I got full respect. Tell me about the aliens. What do you got? What's this? Trump orders establishment of Space Force.
he did that.
That's right, the Space Force.
Yeah.
But that's because that's actually a military strategy because they're concerned that as technology improves, Russians are going to be in space and we're going to be in space. Or fight off the aliens.
Yeah.
Right, like Will Smith type shit. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, Mike Pence is behind him going, Jesus is going to save us. Yeah, I don't know, man, but if I became president, I never will, but if I did, those are the 2 things that I'd want to know. Who killed JFK and where are the fucking aliens? Like, I got home from the Comedy Store at like 2, and then I watched some goofy, I've been on this UFO documentary kick.
watching UFO documentaries?
Yeah, I told you it was David. I started talking about it.
Yeah,
but
we were talking about that.
yeah.
What were you? Did you have something specific that you saw recently?
Yeah,
the documentary.
2 of them. One of them is Area 51, Bob Lazar and Area 51 and flying saucers. It's a documentary on this guy who claimed that he worked on these alien ships in Area 51 in the 1980s.
That gave me chills.
As time's gone on, more